On which of the arms should blood pressure measurements be taken for accuracy? Right or left? Welcome to Clinical Next once again with Dr. Bosede Adigbite. Thank you so much for your support in 2024. I appreciate you. And together, we will reach greater heights in 2025. Let's do something different today. Let's check our blood pressure and see tips for accurate blood pressure measurement. Because oftentimes, patients come to the hospital and they say, "Doctor, my blood pressure is always normal at home. It is only when I come to the hospital that it is high." I am not disputing it. It could be one of many things. First is what we call white coat hypertension. Each time you see nurses and doctors, you become nervous and your blood pressure rises. Or you do not do it right. Your methods might be faulty at home. So how do you check your blood pressure at home and get accurate values? The very first time you're checking your blood pressure, please check it in both arms. Thereafter, take the arm with the higher reading. The truth is that sometimes the values are different. One is higher than the other. So always use the arm with the higher reading. So I'll demonstrate it right here and then see for myself which arm I should be using for my blood pressure monitor. And there are a few other tips because people say my blood pressure is high because I climbed the stairs, I climbed a bridge, I walked, I trekked a lot. Very first thing is that before you take your blood pressure measurement, you should have rested for 5 to 10 minutes, at least 5 minutes. You should also avoid taking stimulants, things like coffee, things that can make your blood pressure to rise. And then you should choose the appropriate BP monitor. There are two types of monitor. There is the arm monitor, like this one, and there is the wrist BP monitor. The wrist BP monitor may not be as accurate as the arm BP monitor. And because I'm right-handed, I'll just simply start with my left hand. The blood pressure curve should cover about 80% of your arm, 80%, and it should be above your elbow, about 1 inch above your elbow once you apply it, and ensure that the curve is placed on the anterior part of this pipe. Let it fall on or rest on the anterior part of your elbow. You must sit resting your back, not crossing your legs, and your arm must also be rested or supported with your elbow flexed or folded at 90 degrees, just the way I'm doing it. So, and your palm will be facing up. So let's check now. So this is 130/81. Very painful. Anyway, this is the right arm. Measurement is 120/78. You can see that obviously it is higher on my left arm, and that means that for my own blood pressure measurement, I will be using my left arm. For you, check twice, both arms, and choose which hand you will be using. And if you're a nurse, your patient comes in and says, "Please use my right arm," please find out why. If they tell you it is because it is usually higher on that arm, they know what they're doing. Please oblige them. Otherwise, you may check on both arms to be sure. Now, what are the other tips? Like I said, no talking, reading, or watching of television. Hey, let's do an exercise. Can you spot one error in each of the following clips? The cuff is upside down. Her sleeve is not rolled up. This monitor is held too high. The monitor here is placed too low. This arm is not supported. The cuff tube is not in front. Well done! Some BP monitors display the OK sign when the cuff is properly applied. If you consistently get low values at home and you get high values in the hospital, You may also need to bring your blood pressure monitor to the hospital for validation and calibration. It doesn't mean that we will be turning something in it, but we will use the ones in the hospital and compare with the values gotten on your own. When we compare, we might be able to tell you that you need to add a certain value each time you check your blood pressure with your monitor, just in case it is reading differently. Thanks for watching. I hope it's helped. Please be sure to check your blood pressure this January. As a Clinic Annex fan, all of us are together working towards a better health. Especially this year, 2025, we want to get our health right. God helping us. So please check your blood pressure and share this with everybody. I'll see you again next week, God willing. Before then, always remember, good health is great wealth. Bye.